I started freestyling 1984. Like when we heard Rakim or somebody on the record say freestyle, we thought they meant off the top of the head. When they meant freestyle was something they wrote, not really pertaining to nothing. But when they did that, it pushed the button. All of a sudden, we start manufacturing cuts off the top of the mind, conquering rhymes, taking over they conquer by, making yours a part of mine, flowing through their arteries. This is the art of being a G, making sure it's audible. They ought to know not to touch the flow. Fully recordable though in the digital domain. It's not a whole thing, more profane. Pimp strut, nigga, what that whack style? Give it up anytime. Break through your enzymes, blow them down like wind chimes.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
I was born in Watts, lived there up until I was about 8 years old. Then I moved out to Venice with my mom, and out there was a whole different culture, seeing a whole different community. Before I lived in Venice, actually I'd only saw blacks and Mexicans. I'd never met a white person before in my life until I moved out to Venice, where it was a culture shock for me, meeting all type of people, and but that's where I got into gang banging and all kind of stuff out there at the same time. It was a very dangerous place, though it seemed like, Venice is this nice beach community and love and peace and hippies and all that, but in my part of town, it was a whole different thing. It was called Ghost Town, and out there, I was exposed to the worst elements in life. I gang bang, I sold cocaine, I did some things that I won't even talk about on camera, but hip-hop is what stopped all that for me. Pulled me out of the streets. Well, I used to be there every night of the week, delighted with beef, inspired by grief, a writer and thief, hanging out with my homies, just lighting the leaf, fighting my peeps, coming home with a scar on my cheek, stars on my feet, pants sagging from the weight of the heat. My homie Peanut turned me on to the way of these beats, digging through his crates, mixing up vinyl plates. My mind rotates in order to find a better state. The music helped me meditate, turn bedroom DJ, making mixtape to escape the traps. So I slang my music like my homeboy slung crack. I wrote my first raps about my DJ skills. 2006, it's the way we pay our bills. It all started for me back in 83, busting on the mic at my homie's house party. And that's where I started it, changing my life into this, what it is now, hip-hop music, but underground, not that jiggy, commercial, flashy, all about the money, about the Benjamins and all that bullshit, because that's the same shit that was getting my people killed in the streets. So we rap about another side. It's more positive messages, more alternative messages. It's not so glitzy and glamorous that everybody want to hear it, but those who seek enlightenment and the spiritual path and another path, but also like hip-hop music too, they turn towards what we do more than towards what the industry provides for you. Yeah, we repose all of those like the Auto Man. Niggas doing that shit, but I know, man, that you were damned and doomed while my shit is in full bloom. So develop your picture and get this nigga within the mixture of your divine scriptures that hip ya to this like a hypnotist, written like the scriptures and hieroglyphs. But I know this cause I roll spliffs real tight, smoke 'em every night before bedtime, break 'em down and read the news and the headlines. Stay away from the Fed time. Never did that crime. Since then, I haven't stopped. That's been my life, rhyming, freestyling, and staying active in this music, because anything else, gangbanging and all that shit, just leads to death, and this is life. I catch the ball when it's thrown my way on the highway, get away like OJ, still sitting in my driveway, head honcho in a black Bronco with my man AC alone instead of Al Collins. Which style you want? Which one is you hollering for? I studied the audible in the backfield with the audible. I'm in control of the whole zone, nigga, hold on.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.